September 29th. Your actual needs are small. Nothing can satisfy greed, but even a small measure satisfies nature. So it is that the power of an exile brings no misfortune, for no place of exile is so barren as not to produce ample support for a person. Seneca, Consolation to Helvian, 10.1.1b. It can be beneficial to reflect on what you used to accept as normal. Consider your first bicycle, your first paycheck, how big it seemed. Then, on your first apartment with its own bedroom and bathroom and the ramen you gladly scarfed down in the kitchen. Today, as you become more successful, these conditions would hardly feel sufficient. In fact, you probably want even more than what you have right now. Yet, just a few years ago, those paltry conditions were not only enough, they felt great. When we become successful, we forget how strong we used to be. We are so used to what we have. We half believe we die without it. Of course, this is just the comfort talking. In the days of the world wars, our parents and grandparents made do with rationed gas, butter, and electricity. They were fine, just as you have been fine when you had less. Remember today that you'd be okay if things suddenly went wrong. Your actual needs are small. There is very little that could happen that would truly threaten your survival. Think about that and adjust your worries and fears accordingly. Our actual needs are small. We have little needs. We've made do with small things in the past, growing up. Yeah, I'm remembering the first paycheck I got. £600 it was for a month when I was 18 or 19. And yeah, I framed it. Wow. And yeah, when I moved into the first house, my own bedroom, my own kitchen, my own stuff, I was sorted then. First holiday, first time football team won a game, won a title. We think we want these things, houses, stuff. We think we want stuff. Because we think we want stuff, cars, automobiles, bicycles, phones, devices, money, jobs, relationships, because we think we want that, because of the false nature of that, what is wanting and desiring things that we are creating, it continues. When we get that thing, we want more. We want more. No matter what we have, we always want more. It's a wanting more that is a problem. So we can reflect on this, that our needs are actually small. We can think back to what Ryan mentions, our first car, our first job, whatever it is, whatever, think back to a feeling where you thought, yeah, this is enough. I have enough now, first car. And then think of like, oh, how that was never enough. I think about how it's enough back then, and all of a sudden it wasn't enough. When did it change? When did it change? Who told you? When did your like belief that it wasn't enough change? Who told you? What did you listen to? What did you hear? Why did you want that extra? Why did you want more? Why do you want more? And it's like having faith that there is very little that can threaten our survival. We have food, we have shelter, we have people around us, we have ample love around the world. So we can look closely at our worries and our fears when we think about this, just think about how our needs, maybe do some spreadsheets of like income and expenses, maybe sort of cross some things off that we think, actually, I don't need that. We may have some subscriptions that you never use or watch or listen to. You may have some books. You may have some stuff in your house that you just never use or never read or just taking up space. How about we just give that away and realize that we don't need it? Just getting rid of stuff, physically and mentally. Getting rid of these beliefs of wanting more, thinking that we need more, and experiencing it. Going without a day without eating, going fasting. Like a couple of days ago, fasting. You can take yourself through it. You can have cold showers. And then you got to feel, oh, I can have that cold shower. I can have an ice bath. I can meditate for a bit. I can do some YouTube videos. I can be in love. I can say good morning to people when I walk past them. I can smile at people one day at a time. I can just relax for a few minutes. It might just be that, just relaxing for a few minutes and just sitting with ourselves, journaling. That's why we need to, whatever it is that makes us feel good, and small things. Maybe we can think about this stuff instead of all the big stuff, more expansive stuff. And we can have that. We can still have that. But we can sort of let go of the fear of needing it, letting go of the, oh, that person's going, so I need it sort of energy. And, just being that baseline for a day or two, just feeling satisfied with it, just feeling that self-satisfaction that, we have internet, we have a YouTube, we have books, we have plenty of food, we have people around us, we have small things, we have oxygen, we have our bodies, we have sun, we have rain, we have water, we have beds, we have beds to sleep in, we have pillows, we have cushions, we have quilts, we have TVs, we have smartphones, small things. cold water. You may have cold water. You may have hot water. What do you have? Maybe you can just recognize what all the things that we have and stop desiring things that you don't have. Just be content with those things. Just think, I'm satisfied. If more things come, great. If not, I've got my base. I'm sufficient. I'm simple. And then breathe. We have our breath. Nothing can satisfy greed, but even a small pleasure satisfies nature. Enjoy the day, my friend.